Hi guys, today's day 33 of my second cleanse. I don't think I have enough of these left. It looks like enough for tomorrow and the next day. And then I've got one for the last day. That should be okay. I'm still gonna feel what it's doing. Today was awesome. Today, me and two friends went to see a certified nutritional microscopist, and he took a drop of my blood and theirs, of course. But he determined that I have Candida overgrowth, but I really need to liver cleanse because like 2 months really like diligently be taking care of my liver because I forget to take my milk thistle. My ankles have started to like retain water, and like I think they call that edema or something. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. But yeah, I've got yeast, I've got, I don't know what that says, cell something, egg, I can't read it. Low minerals, very low minerals. My blood cells are supposed to be nice and dark, plump, bouncy things, but they're like almost see-through. I've got low iron, slow digestion, cell debris, and spicular I don't know. But I also did, fucking awesome, I also did food sensitivity, which is really interesting. So those are all the ones I'm really allergic to. Like, not like gonna die, but don't eat those. And if I'm gonna eat those, he says just to eat one a day to give my body a chance to do other things instead of trying to deal with what's in there. And then all of those are all bad. So he says anywhere from 50, like the low 50s, anywhere in the 50s is okay, but maybe not super often. But all the green is good. And there's a lot on this list that kind of upsets me. And I'm hoping, and he said even like once you've cleared up some of these issues that he found in my blood, the chances of that being this high and all these sensitivities even being sensitivities is very low. Like, the sensitivities in these foods should go down. Yeah, so the first thing, number one, priority from him was to take care of my liver. 2-month diligent liver cleanse. Number two, I have to take 20 billion probiotics per day. Number three, I have to get liquid minerals. And trust me, I've looked high and low for liquid minerals. Today, there was a woman there. She actually, I was trying to figure out how I knew her. She looked so familiar. She's semi-local. She's from the same district that I'm in. And, excuse me, I don't know what's going on here. She actually connected my sister with silymarin, which is milk thistle, and some other cool things to help my sister regrow her liver after she donated it. And it was supposed to take 3 months for my sister's liver to grow back, but then when she went in for her 1-month checkup to the hospital that operated on her and the recipient, it had fully and completely grown back, and they gave her like 2 more weeks before she could go back to work. So half the time that she was supposed to be in bed healing, it took her to heal, and she was given the go-ahead to go back to work. So this woman, to make a long story longer, I just thought I'd have to add that because it's a very cool part of the story. She had this massive bottle of liquid minerals, 69 different minerals, and he says that's about as many as I need. Take 2 cupfuls a day. It wasn't an expensive endeavor either, like very affordable, especially in the long run when you're taking Centrum and all these other things and they're just coming out in your poop. Number 4, I need to up my greens. doesn't hurt my feelings. I love green vegetables. And I need to take a digestive enzyme, which, funny that, I've been taking digestive enzymes for the last 2 weeks. So, there's a rating system here, and it says that my nutritional rating is 2, and plasma is 2, and those are low. That's low numbers. I don't think that's a good thing. My free radical rating was 9. And my immune system was 7. Now, maybe I'm mistaken or confused. Maybe I shouldn't even have discussed this with you guys because I don't know what those numbers mean. There were 3 of us there and we were all very excited about what we were learning. So, we kind of just skimmed over my results because I was the last blood test. And I don't remember what he said about the rating system for the other 2 girls that had their blood done. So, in 2 months, I think I'll take my son. Apparently, his paternal grandfather needs to do this too. But I'm like ridiculously excited about this report for my food sensitivities because my number, I've got 2 in, like they're tying for my worst 2 allergens or sensitivities. And number 1, bean, red kidney bean. Number 2 is regular peanut butter. I've got whole wheat, butter, Parmesan, cow's milk whey, mandarin oranges, bran, cottage cheese, goat milk, peanuts, rice flour, white flour, wheat flour, rice milk, pop, wine. I mean, I'm sort of narrowing it down. Gluten, tea and coffee, olives, cream cheese, cheddar cheese. I love olives and cheese. Yeah, like I can have... I should really look at the list of things that I can have because there's so much more. However, I don't have any desire to eat most of them. It's the stuff I love most that I can't have. Yeah, like black walnut. Is that not something in the parasite cleanse? I mean, it's on the mid 50s, so it's okay, but I can't take anything stressful on my body. See, I'm still itchy. I'm still killing off Candida, but the best thing that I heard today was you have a mild case of Candida overgrowth. And he already knows that I'm treating it. So I'm like, I wish that I got to go 2 months ago when he was visiting. Because he's from the city, which is 2 hours away from this schoolhouse that he does these tests and appointments in. So he'll come up to Muskoka every 2 months to the day. Like on the 28th of every month, he shows up. Unless it's a weekend, and then he'll go before the weekend. But it's amazing. I really wish I got to go in April. I'm sorry, I really wish I got to go in February. Because that's right around the time I was doing my first cleanse. And I would know exactly what I was up against. And exactly what the Lufenuron did. Because I would have seen. But then again, I would have caught all of this other stuff sooner. Like the blood tests, I'll show you a quick like snippet. The recording's pretty awesome. Like you can see everything, but you can't hear. There's no like the microphone was covered up. So you can't really hear much of the conversation that's going on, but because it happened today, thankfully I actually remember what was said. I'll try to do a voiceover. I think I can do that with my editing program. So I'm just gonna have to edit something for you guys to check out. So here he's just pricked my skin. He's putting it on the slide. And then he's setting it all up. I'm gonna speed it up so that it gets through to the actual blood because it takes him a while to focus on it. I'm gonna zoom all the way in. I'm already fascinated. It's awesome. So you can clearly see what's blood cells. It's all the things that are swimming. Those are all blood cells. They're supposed to be like the darker, not so, like there shouldn't be a dot in the middle of white. It should just be like a solid gray dot. But it isn't. So these white lighter spots are actually a sign of mineral deficiency. There's also ones that are called target blood cells. They look like targets. Those are, oh shoot, I can't remember. I'm going to have to get some headphones and try to listen. He's pointing at a target blood cell right there. They contain 0 oxygen. That's what it is. The solid gray ones contain, like, it's oxygen rich. So those are beneficial blood cells to have because every organ and cell in your body needs water and oxygen. But a lot of these target cells, he says that there's a sporadic amount of target cells. And you see the little gray, dark gray specks that are stationary? Those are Candida. There is not a whole lot. Like, I got to see 2 other blood drops. See all that speckling? That's debris. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember what he said that meant. I wish that the recording had better audio. So yeah, it's already starting. Like, it doesn't take long for the blood to just start to coagulate, even though it's in a drop of oil and it's not really totally fully subjected to air or to oxygen. Anyways, I was happy to hear that the Candida is minimal, and he also saw no signs of parasites at all, no markers. My white blood cells are doing their job for the most part, but I do need to do all these other things to back that up. And support, there was a, that was a T, not a T cell, wow, a white blood cell. And they're just like the big round stationary cell. See, that's Candida he just pointed at. But it's very minimal considering what I know I had going on in there. And the fact that my colon hydrotherapist could see the Candida flushing out of my body is something. That's huge. And that is it for usable footage. So yeah, I know what the task is ahead of me, and I'm fairly confident that I can do it. Sugar cravings are starting to really not be a thing. So my theory was right. I just needed to go back, and I think this is day 3 of solid, no cheats, none. This is day 3 of no cheats. I've had only things that are GAPS approved, in my case anyway. And I'm not really craving sugar at all. So, that's sweet. Pretty soon I'll be all better, and I'm excited for that. So forgive the way I am right now. I have barely eaten anything today, and I have a really bad headache. So, let's not read into how I look. How it looks that I'm feeling. Those are hard words. Making sentences. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.